What's up, guys? It's Glenn here with Street Truck Channel Garage. So just wanted to get on here and give you guys an update on the sport truck. Been doing quite a bit of work to it here and there. Just recently had a little shop get together here at the house, and had a bunch of buddies over. Didn't really do no filming or anything during that, but just a good time right before winter set in. And during the middle of that, or before that, I had a couple things I was going to try to get done on the Sport. I got the LS motor that I had picked up. I got it all cleaned, got it painted, and I wanted to get it sat down in the truck, and I throwed the front clip on it, and so I could wheel it out of the shop and kind of show everybody that hung out at the house a little bit of the progress, and kind of get a little bit of a visual of where the truck is headed. So what I want to do is I just want to show you guys and give y'all a little bit of an update on where I'm at so far on this truck, and that way you guys that are following along can see where I'm at and what's going to be coming next. So like I said, I got the motor sat in the truck. I used the ICT billet adapter plates to be able to run the factory motor mount on the LS motor and still be able to put it back in the factory location to be able to run the 700 R4 and the factory drive shaft and stuff. Not really planning on hopping this motor up or doing anything crazy like I did on the Blazer build with any turbos or any kind of stuff like that. The motor is going to come back out. It's just sat down in there for looks for the most part. I'm going to tear it apart and regasket the whole motor and then put it all back together, and then it'll go in the truck for sure then. So I did a 3-inch drop spring in the front and a 2-inch React spindles in the front. I had to go with the bigger brakes for the 93 to 98 trucks, the 1.25-inch rotor and bigger caliper, because that's all that React, that's all their spindles, or that will work on their spindles. This is a 90s model truck, same as my grandfather's with the 88. They both had the inch rotor, the smaller rotor and smaller caliper and rear bearing. So it's not the end of the world, but just it eats at the budget just a little bit because the brakes and everything was in an excellent shape that was already on the truck. So now everything's all brand new, got all that buttoned up. So I'm looking at about a 5-inch or better drop in the front, because what I actually did, it should be about a 5.5 or so drop in the front, because I went with a 3-inch V6 spring and a 2-inch spindle. So having that V6 spring, that little bit softer spring and stuff in the front with this V8 should give it about 5.5, 5 3/4 drop, right around 6, pretty close to a 6-inch drop in the front. And then in the back I did all Beltec notch and stuff. Tickled with how the wheels turned out when they finally came in. Let me go around to the other side. I'm thinking that those black US mags with the satin face and the gloss black lip will look good when this truck is finally in its satin red paint. And then I put all brand new sport trim back on the truck. I think that black wheel, the two-tone black wheel, will look really good with that satin red and all fresh trim all the way around it. And like I said, I did a notch, I did a flip kit, and this truck already had a it already had a 2-inch rear shackle in it, and it was in the top hole. So right now, with the way the truck is sitting, it's sitting more around the 7-ish mark, but it also doesn't have the fuel tank in it yet, and it doesn't have a transmission yet. So I'd imagine once everything goes back in the truck 100%, it'll probably sit down there, and it should be more closer to about a 6 and 8 drop. Don't know how. I may have to wind up going back to or changing a rear hole on the shackle in the back to get it more towards 7, because what I probably should have done, and at the time I wasn't sure how low I was planning on going with it, I should have did a underbed notch and not just a regular notch, because that would have given me more room for the around the 8-inch drop that I was sort of liking the look of. But I also don't want it to be so low that it's uncomfortable to drive. So I think the way the truck will sit around 6, 7, it'll probably be fine. I still got to get the fenders, the bed, the cab. The bed's got to come back off. I've just kind of got it sitting there. Like I said, I tossed the truck together for the little event that I had here at the shop. So I'm going to blow the truck all back apart, get everything scuffed down real good, and get it put in an epoxy. That way I can start doing a lot of my body work and get this cab corner replaced, and then start getting it blocked and all the fine body work done on it. And hopefully within the next month or so, I'm hoping that maybe I can start getting some of these panels in red. That's kind of one of my goals. So I did take some time to paint the grill. The grill is pretty much done. And core support sitting there ready. The wheel tubs, they're painted and ready. So that's kind of where everything's at right now. I'll probably do some more filming tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get back on this channel. I say that every time I do one of these videos, and then I forget to grab the tripod and the GoPros and set everything up. But tomorrow I'm hoping that I can get the motor pulled out and get it back on the stand. That way I can start putting all the gaskets in it and do a final look over of the motor and get it all ready to be able to go in the truck. And I may even drag the transmission out and go ahead and order the couple seals to like a tail shaft seal and stuff like that. That way I can clean it, go ahead and get it painted. And I'd love to be able to, when I put the motor back in the truck, I can go ahead and put the brand new flywheel and 700R adapter kit and everything in it, and be able to put the transmission back in it as well. That would be a plus. So, but I just wanted to jump on here real quick, give you guys a small update for the ones that have been following on my other platforms, because I do upload on social media, on Facebook and stuff like that. So I just haven't been videoing and filming a lot for my YouTube channels and stuff, and I apologize. But so that's where this is at, guys. I'm gonna try to do some filming tomorrow while I mess with that motor. I'm gonna get it out and get the gaskets going on it, and I'll do a little bit of filming and stuff. So thank each and every one of you guys for following and supporting the channel and all my other pages and stuff, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.